Welcome to Newsix Podcast for Kids. Today is June 14th, 2026. Have you ever heard of a kid who went from a refugee camp to scoring in the World Cup? Nesteri Irankunda just did that. At only 20 years old, he became the youngest player to score for the Australian national football team, the Socceroos, during their match against Turkey. Irankunda was born in a Tanzanian refugee camp and moved to Australia with his family to escape war. After impressing at Adelaide United, he trained with superstars at Bayern Munich. But instead of staying there without playing much, he switched to Watford to chase his World Cup dream. And guess what? He scored a brilliant goal against Turkey and celebrated like a true legend, Tim Cahill. Coaches say this could change everything for him, so this might just be the start of something big. A spectacular explosion recently rocked Cape Canaveral, destroying Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket. The incident was dramatic, leaving many wondering how this would affect NASA's Artemis 3 mission. But hold on. Blue Origin isn't backing down. They're saying they'll be ready to fly again before the year ends. NASA is stepping in to help with the cleanup and investigation to find out what went wrong. This is key because Artemis III, scheduled for late 2027, is crucial for bringing astronauts back to the moon. Everyone's pulling together, and experts believe Blue Origin, with the right resources and support, can bounce back from this setback. So don't lose hope. The future of space travel is still bright, and we might see New Glenn take to the skies again sooner than we think. Imagine a scam that nearly cost a tech YouTuber $70,000. That's what happened to Tom Honeyans, known online as the Tech Chap. While on a work trip to Tokyo, he got a call from someone claiming to be from his bank. They seemed to know a lot about him, his name, address, and that he was traveling details he had shared on social media. Tom was tired and confused from jet lag and ended up providing personal information to the scammer. He became increasingly worried as he authorized payments that were actually going to the fraudsters. Thankfully, he realized something was off when he received a real call from his bank. Tom now encourages everyone to be cautious with what you share online, especially when it comes to your personal information. Remember, not everything that glitters is gold, especially when it comes to phone calls. On Saturday night, the New York Knicks made history by winning their first NBA championship in 53 years. Fans were ecstatic, packing into Madison Square Garden and surrounding bars, all cheering as their team clinched the title with a 4-1 series victory over the San Antonio Spurs. It was such a huge deal that many fans said it was more important to them than the ongoing World Cup. Thousands of people shouted and celebrated in the streets, climbing light poles, and even lighting fireworks. The city is planning a big ticker tape parade to honor the Knicks, and the mayor is encouraging everyone to join in on the festivities. This victory means everything to longtime fans who have watched the team struggle for decades. New York's passion for basketball is shining brighter than ever. A thrilling and terrifying rescue happened at Coogee Beach in Sydney. Elite paddleboarder Charlie Verco was training when he heard a woman scream about a shark in the water. A massive 3.5-meter shark had attacked a swimmer. Charlie jumped onto his 18-foot paddleboard and rushed to help. He bravely pulled the injured woman onto his board and paddled towards the shore, keeping an eye out for the shark. It felt like forever, but he managed to reach safety after just a few minutes. Lifeguards soon arrived, and the woman was taken to the hospital. Thanks to Charlie's quick thinking and bravery, he probably saved her life. The scary moment shows us how important it is to be safe at the beach and always pay attention to warning signs. Here's something cool. Researchers at the University of the Arts London are diving deep into children's animated TV shows to find out how they affect young viewers. They've designed a project called Animating Minds that analyzes hundreds of episodes. By looking at things like speed, colors, and sounds, they want to figure out what captures kids' attention the best. This knowledge could help creators make better content that's perfect for young minds. Plus, another exciting part of their work uses brain imaging to help kids with math. They're making sure that games adapt to each child's needs while they learn. All of this research could reshape the way we think about educational media for kids. This is all for today, and let's jump to our review section. Who did Nesteri Irankunda imitate in his goal celebration? Tim Cahill. What is the name of the rocket that Blue Origin plans to launch after the explosion? New Glenn. How much money did Tom Honeyans lose to the phone scam? 70,000. How long did New Yorkers wait for the Knicks to win the NBA championship? Did Fate 3 years. What did Charlie Verco do to help the woman during the shark attack? He rescued her by getting her onto his paddleboard and paddling to shore. What is the name of the research project studying how children respond to animated shows? Animating Minds. As we wrap up, remember that every story we tell is not just a piece of news. It's a reminder of courage, resilience, and the potential of youth. Keep dreaming big and stay curious.